bring to close to the Buckwheats here in Old Town. Next stop, Project Exodus. Yo, what is going on guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone and welcome to yet another Project Exodus construction update. Today is a very exciting day, slash sad day in a way, because it is the last operating day of the season here at Thorpe Park Resort. That's right, last weekend, last Sunday, the park officially closed to the public. However, as I'm sure you guys know, there have been a few buyout days in which a company will hire out Thorpe Park. And of course, SLKSTN Unlocked was one of these days. It went so well, by the way. There should be a video from that day coming out very soon. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone that came along. But yeah, today is officially the very final day of the Thorpe Park season though, which means it's the last ever day that Freak Massacre and Old Town will be in its current state. So what I'm going to do in today's video is I'm going to make my way over to that area and just show you how it is all looking and show you how the Buckwheats are feeling about officially being kicked out of their beloved Sawmill. It's going to be a crazy and very sad day, but yeah, the park is looking fantastic in the sunset right now. So yeah, we're going to make our way over to Freak Massacre. So I've made my way down here into Old Town because I feel like this is where this year's story starts. At the start of this season, obviously we had this huge white construction wall go up surrounding Old Town after it was kind of announced that Project Exodus was in the plans. However, as you guys know, there have been so many planning issues that have stopped this ride from actually starting construction. Now the original plan was to have Freak Massacre, obviously the horror maze located just inside Old Town, open for this year's Fright Nights. However, there was going to be a new entry bridge put in just down here where you used to enter platform 15. However, with planning taking so long to get approved for Exodus, they ended up opening this area for this year's Fright Nights, which is a cool surprise. It meant that us enthusiasts were able to get back into the area for one last time, which is just where I'm going to head to right now. But yeah, ultimately at the start of Fright Nights, this area was once again opened up and the Freak Massacre sign was moved right to the entrance of Old Town. So yeah, in today's video I'm just going to have one final look around this area. Unfortunately it's a little bit flooded at the moment with all of the rain that we've been having in Surrey recently, but nonetheless, I'm just going to have one last look around whilst we can, whilst it's open, because presumably from literally tomorrow, this whole area is going to be changing forever. How crazy is that? So yeah, we'll start over in this little corner here. Obviously the Rocky Express queue line has been boarded up. You can no longer experience Rocky Express. They announced that would be closing at the end of last season, and it has still just remained over there. But yeah, if we look over at these fences, as you can see, the construction vehicles are in here. They're ready to go. They're obviously just not starting anything until tomorrow. But yeah, the rain obviously hasn't done this area too nice. It's flooded the whole area, to be honest. But we can have a little look over in the corner. And yeah, this entire half of Old Town has kind of been closed off. So yeah, presumably they'll be working on this straight away tomorrow. It's actually insane that this is the very last day that this area will look like this. Look at that. All right, let me head round over towards the Sawmill. So this building just over here is currently being used as a green room for the actors who are inside Freak Massacre. However, this is actually one of the only buildings in this entire area that will be staying amongst all of the construction for this new ride. So yeah, essentially in this building behind me, the park are currently looking at different options as to what they can have in there when the ride actually opens. But my main prediction would be either a gift shop, restaurant, or some kind of ride photo booth. Will be going inside that building. So yeah, that is one of the only things that's going to be staying throughout this entire project. But yeah, as for the rest of Old Town, that's all going to be changing. So all of these buildings, they're going to be coming down. as for the rest of Old Town, currently all the rest of it is currently behind these barricades. So there we have Rocky Express and all the rest of it. But yeah, obviously the main roller coaster's lift hill will literally go straight up there, which means the mill will be going, Rocky Express just behind these fences will be going, everything in this area after tomorrow will be going. How crazy is that? I remember the first time me and Kieran spotted construction taking place outside of Loggers Leap's old station, and we were so excited for a new Fright Nights maze.
Top bit?
I don't know.
Wait, what does that say?
Creekwoods Sawmill. Creekwood Sawmill. Oh my god, bro, this is breaking, bro. And then, so we thought this might be the longest stuff.
Yeah.
That is the new Fright Nights logo, 100%. Like,
oh, it is.
100%. That is it.
Confirmed, there is a new maze right here in Old Town for this year.
Bro, that's it.
Oh my god.
Sawmill. That sounds cool, man.
And here we go on its final ever day of operation. It's definitely an absolute legacy maze here at the park. It's one of the most intense mazes they've ever done. It's created one of the most iconic Fright Nights characters ever, the Buckwheats. And yeah, I can't believe that this evening we're going to be saying goodbye to them. Maybe forever, who knows? They'll probably return at some point. But they definitely won't be existing within Freak Massacre anymore. Crazy. Yeah, the Buckwheats obviously came into this whole area back in 2019, and they've made Old Town their home ever since then, with Freak Massacre operating in 2019, unfortunately not 2020 because of COVID and everything, but 2021 and 2022. Tonight will be their final night. I'm excited to see their kind of reaction to being officially kicked out of the Sawmill by Project, as they call it, Exmobus. On my event, there was actually a Project Exodus construction worker walking around. I had no idea they were going to do that, but it was very cool. Apparently it was a Buckwheat who was undercover.
I'm here to infiltrate those plans.
But yeah, throughout all of the construction that's going to be taking place over the next 2 months, you guys know I will be here getting as many updates as possible from hopefully within the park, but also Monk's Walk, anywhere where I can see any construction taking place for Exodus. But yeah, today's video is mainly about the final day of Freak Massacre, one of the most iconic Fright Nights mazes ever. So tonight the mazes close at 8 o'clock, an hour earlier than they normally would during Fright Nights. As you can see, the time is currently 6 minutes to 8, which means we're heading into Old Town for our last ever run through in Freak Massacre. We had a crazy run through earlier, so yeah, it's going to be quite emotional. We've been on quite a journey with this maze, but yeah, it all comes down to tonight. And wow, it does look amazing, doesn't it? All of the smoke pouring out of it. This water at Old Town with the reflection. Wow, it's going to be emotional. Getting in there one last time.
Can I add? I started the Splashstone Project Exodus.
No, they started it, mate. They put it down. No, it's been super rainy the past few days, hence the water at Old Town. But yeah, it's time to head in one last time. go, folks. That brings us to the, oh my god, I've just seen my forehead. That brings us to the end of this very special Project Exodus update. That is a goodbye to the Buckwheats. What insane characters they have been over the past 4 years here at Fright Nights. Obviously they were introduced in 2019, we had Unchained in 2020, 2021 they were back in the mill, and 2022 has been some of the strongest run-throughs we've ever had in that Sawmill. So yeah, this is definitely the roughest I'm gonna look, hopefully, in these Project Exodus updates. But there we go. That brings a close to the Buckwheats here in Old Town. Next stop, Project Exodus. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One last look at Old Town. Thanks for watching, everyone. My name's TheJackSilkstone. Goodbye. Here's to the future.
Jack? Jack? Can you hear me, Jack? Why isn't he answering me, boy? It's an answer machine. He must be busy right now, but whatever you say, he'll be able to hear it later. Ah! Jack, my friend here has advised me that you might be otherwise indisposed right now. But I sure do hope you get you this message. Jack, I'm not sure if you remember me, boy, but my name is Lucas Buckwheat. And I was so terribly sorry, Jack. Sorry that I wasn't able to personally welcome you back into the Sawmill for the final cut this year. You really must forgive Lucas, but you see, Lucas needed to expand his horizons just a little bit. Lucas wanted to go on a brand new adventure. So we left the Sawmill, and he took a long, long walk through the woods, and he came to a misty village, home to some of the vilest people Lucas had ever met. But he kept walking, crawling, running through the mud until he came to one of the most beautiful spiders that I ever did see. So naturally I followed, and he led me to a deep, dark cave. And oh, this cave was just full of all sorts of creepy crawlies, and I tell you, Lucas just felt at home. Do you like bugs, Jack? I sure do hope so after all this time. But I heard stories, Jack. I heard all kinds of stories about how you and your friends were received by my good family. And from what I hear, oh, they had a lot of fun with all of you. But like good things, Jack, it must come to an end. And now, some Project Exodia or whatever it is called is coming in to obliterate the Freak Sawmill, a family business that the Buckwheat family have been running for generations. But don't weep for us, Jack. Don't you weep, boy. No. Don't you weep for us, boy. Instead, Mr. Silkstone, ask yourself just one question. Where is it that we go now? Now that we have become truly unchained. Buckwheats never die, Jack. And now, we're everywhere. Anyway, here I am taking up so much of your precious time once again. I do know what a busy man you've always been, Mr. Silkstone. We'll be watching. So remember, manners cost nothing.